Do 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 do. Oh, hello. You just caught me wandering my very luxurious, very expensive, and very real mansion that I own all by myself in real life. And I bet you're wondering, as a rich, influential, and sexy person, what do you like to do in your everyday life? Well, my friend, I'm just like you. I like to go on twitch.tv and watch my favorite streamers do silly little things. In fact, let's go check in on them right now. Bop, 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 bop. Click, click, clack, click, click, clack. Oh, looks like my favorite streamer, Johnny Cage, is online right now. Let's see what he's up to. Johnny? Johnny, what are you doing, buddy? Wait, don't say it, Johnny, no. Okay, so today I'll be discussing what I think each character from Mortal Kombat 1 would do as a streamer, whether they be a playable character or a cameo character. Now, when you're looking at these tiers, I'm sure you're thinking, hey, where's ASMR? Hey, where's cooking? And they're all included there. These are all just general categories that every single thing is included in, because if we started doing ASMR, cooking in each of their own tiers, every single character would have their own separate tier, and that just gets too big and complicated, so it's easier just to generalize, and I'll discuss the intricacies when we get to each character. So first, we'll talk about each tier. First, we have variety, so think someone who does live action content, someone who does gaming, someone who does challenges, whatever they want to do, they do it. Think your Germas or your Kaisenats. So next we have lifestyle, which is like cooking, working out, any in-person activities. Then we have gaming, which is pretty obvious and self-explanatory, sort of what started it all, so just anyone who plays video games and streams it. Niche can be literally anything. It could be building Lego sets, it could be ASMR, it could be cleaning a house. Anything that's a little off-kilter or very specific probably lands in niche. Politics, very self-explanatory, they discuss politics, and reaction is also very self-explanatory, they react to things. And finally we have banned. I put cancelled down, but cancelled is too big for the box. The D goes below the entire word, and that's stupid, so I'm just gonna put down banned, because it's a catch-all, and it works. Johnny Cage, our beloved, is already in banned, and I think everyone sort of expected that. If he wasn't in banned, I'd probably say variety. He would do anything for views, and we love him for it, but he's gotta slow down. It's getting worrying. We're scared for him. First off, we have Liu Kang, who's basically the god of the MK universe, and he's above streaming, but if he were to stream, he'd definitely be a niche streamer. He'd probably have bonsai plants in his garden that he cuts, and he just talks to his audience. He's a very chill streamer, very low-key. It's just a nice place to hang out after a long day at work. Next, we got Sub-Zero, or Bihan. Bihan is pretty well known for being a dick. He's just not the nicest guy. The easy, funny answer is that he'd be an ice sculpture streamer, but do we have any of those? I think he'd be a gaming streamer, and I think specifically he'd play fighting games. He's a very competitive person, and he's going to rage pretty hard. He's low-tier god. He's gonna be low-tier god. It just works. It fits him perfectly. I can't see anything else. Then we have Scorpion, who's Kuai Liang. He's Sub-Zero's younger brother. I think he would be a lifestyle streamer. He's a very chill, honorable guy. I think he doesn't have many hobbies outside of training, so I think he would take this opportunity to train on stream. I think we might be able to see him make some food, but mostly working out. Katana's a princess, so she has a very important job already. She'd be a politics streamer. I guess she would just like address her nation on Twitch. There's nothing else for her to do here. Now we have Kenshi. Kenshi's an ex-Yakuza member who joined the forces of Earthrealm to help defend against the forces of evil. It'd be messed up to say Kenshi as a reaction streamer, so I'm not gonna do that. But I would put him in something like niche. I think he would probably have a lot of his content revolve around his swordsmanship with the Sento. I think a lot of YouTubers would try to debunk his content when he summons the souls. I think it wouldn't look great for him, but I think he would still show it off and gather an audience quickly because of that. Next, Kung Lao. Kung Lao is the cockiest guy you will ever meet, and he will do hat tricks. You would think I would put him in niche, but I think he'd be in variety. I think he would do anything to gain fame. For his entire life, he's overshadowed. In the old timeline, it's with Liu Kang, and in the new timeline, it's Raiden. He would do anything to get that spotlight. So he'll absolutely stream whatever he wants to, and he will try to make those views. And honestly, I think he can get it. He has that personality that really attracts that stuff. Like Katana, Melina is also a princess, so realistically she'd start out as a politics streamer. I was thinking maybe she does something different after getting the Tarkot virus, but I don't think she really would. I think she'd continue to try to like elevate people who do have the Tarkot virus in their own way and try to help them. Next we have Raiden. He's a very humble farmer, so I don't think he would do anything too extravagant as a streamer. I think he would also be another niche streamer. Well, I guess farming content could be lifestyle? I'll put him in lifestyle because that seems like something that would be a lifestyle thing because he is showing off his lifestyle. It would just be him reaping crops. Maybe feeding a chicken. I don't think it's going to be too extravagant, but it's going to have that chill vibe. Next is Rain, and Rain is a really, really difficult choice here. I don't know what he would do. He is a total jobber. He doesn't do a lot in story. He doesn't have a lot in story regardless. He causes a flood, I guess, later, but that's not even in the story. That's in the, like, his arcade ending, so it's nothing. I guess I could see him as a niche streamer. Maybe he does, like, magic tricks. He does water shows on his stream, but I think quickly he would damage his equipment with the water. I don't think it's waterproof. So I think he'll stop streaming pretty quickly, but I think that's what he'll start off with. Smoke is a VTuber. I don't know why I think that, but I think Smoke would be a VTuber. He has the attitude for it. He's very excitable. He loves doing new things. I think he would put on a voice. I think he would hire someone to make the most pretty avatar possible for him because he deserves it. And I think he'd make a killing. He'd get signed on for V Shoujo or something. I don't know VTubers, but I think he would do fine, and I think he would be a VTuber. I could put him in niche, but I think I'm going to put him in gaming. He might do a few singing streams occasionally, and maybe he'll show up at the Dodgers game, but I think for now he'll be in gaming. Lee May is a cop. She used to be a cop. I think she still is now after the story is over, but she at least has experience as a cop. I think she would be one of those streamers that busts criminals live on her stream. So I guess that would also be lifestyle. Or maybe niche. I would say niche, I guess. She'd go around Outworld and take down criminals with her flashy firework abilities. I think that'd gather an audience pretty quickly. I really, really want to say Baraka's a VTuber. I don't think he would VTube. Is that a verb? VTube? I think he would probably be an advocate for people with the Tarkot virus, so I guess he'd go up in politics. Because he, despite his looks, is a very sensible guy in this new timeline. So I think he would go for bat with people with Tarkot and probably do a few collab streams with Melina. Tanya is head of the Royal Guard of Outworld, so I don't think she has a lot of time for streaming, but I think after hours, she does a really niche thing. I bet she's like a model painter, or she builds little model towns, something with models, or like miniatures. I think she would do something like that. Very intricate. Agiris likes to watch paint dry. I think he's a reaction streamer. I bet he doesn't get many views, maybe 4 views, and I bet all of the views are from him, but in various points in time. So I don't think he's very popular, but I think he loves watching that paint. One could say that Reptile is the ultimate VTuber. He has his own avatar in real life being his human form. I'm not going to tell that to his face, but, you know, I mean, he's basically a VTuber in real life. I would probably say he is, I would say a gaming streamer. I think he probably plays some hyper-specific MOBAs. I bet he's a MOBA player. He looks like a MOBA player. He wears all that, like, cool gear, and he has those cool tattoos. He wants everyone to think that he's cool. And honestly, it's working out for him. But he's a VTuber who plays MOBAs, so it's kind of awesome, I guess. Havoc is banned. Easy. It's not even because of the content that he makes. I bet his content is like I show speed levels of insanity, but he's falling apart at the seams, and there's so much blood, there's so much viscera. He rips off his own head constantly. He is banned within 5 minutes of starting his first stream. Sorry, Havoc, but that's just how it's gonna go. Astra plays roguelikes on her stream. I don't have any evidence Maybe she deck builds a Magic the Gathering deck. I think she does something very specific, but she likes having control over these things. I think she is a very methodical streamer, and I think that's what she likes to do. Sindel is literally the queen of Outworld. I think she's a politics streamer. You can't really argue that. She's just addressing the nation. That's all she's doing. She's not even streaming often. It's just an outlet for her speeches to get out there. Shao Kahn is Alex Jones, so he's also a politics streamer, but this time worse. Nitara is a lifestyle streamer, no doubt about it. It's her lifestyle, so it's very different being a vampire lady, but she still does those get ready with me videos and streams, and she wears various different outfits for her streams and gathers an audience because of that. Also, she's Megan Fox, so that probably helps the audience. Works for her. Shang Tsung is a man that can fit a wide variety of streams. He could be a variety streamer. He does various different things. Lifestyle, I think he would show off the various things that he makes, and he would try them on himself. He would eat some food that he makes. Very nice. I don't think he'd game. Shang Tsung doesn't give me the vibes of a gamer. He might play chess. He'll do a chess stream or two. I can see that. There's very popular chess streamers nowadays. Niche, his niche is experimentation on living beings. That's not great, but it's a niche. Politics, he'd try to get into politics, but I think people would quickly see through that, seeing as he's a snake oil salesman who's also experimenting on live human beings. Not great. And he'd react to those human beings boil alive, and because of that, he'd end up in banned. Sorry, Shang Tsung, that's just how it's gonna be. Reiko is a General Shao bootlicker, so therefore, a politics streamer. And the worst kind too. He's gonna go to kick.tv. And now we're moving on to the DLC with Omni-Man. I think Omni-Man would find streaming beneath him. But I think he would also capitalize on streaming by streaming the various worlds he conquers and putting the fear of God in all of us. He would react to that. Thank you, Omni-Man. I think Quan Chi has the same sort of problem as Shang Tsung. I think he could be in any of these categories. But honestly, I say Quan Chi gets banned because I think he's really stupid. I think he's going to do something really stupid and not be able to back away from that. And I'm going to move Shang Tsung away and move him to variety. Because I think Shang Tsung could snake his way out from a ban. Think about it a little harder. I think Quan Chi does the same things Shang Tsung does, but he's more dumb about it. So I think he's going to get banned. I think Shang Tsung's going to weasel his way back in though. Peacemaker said 3 slurs on his first stream. Banned. Ermac isn't a streamer, he is the stream, he is the reaction stream. He's gonna stream all of the souls floating around in his body, and they're gonna all talk to you one by one. It's gonna be weird, it's gonna be uncomfortable. I wouldn't recommend watching it, but hey, there's the option. Ooh, Homelander, Jesus. I think he'd be a variety streamer. I think he would do many, many things. His focus would be on saving people. These are all fake saves, but he would definitely do it. He would kill 1 person on stream a day, guaranteed. And somehow he will skirt past that band. Good for you, I guess, man. Not for us. Takeda is so cool. I think he's gonna be a niche streamer. I think he's gonna do really cool tricks with his chain blade. Yeah, I mean, that's another very easy one. He's just the coolest guy of all time. Now we're moving on to Kombat Pack 2. None of these characters are out yet, so I'm sort of making some snap judgments, but we'll take it as it goes. First, we have Ghostface. It could be any Ghostface. It could be from the movies. I don't think the MK1 Ghostface is gonna be one from the movie. I think he's gonna be a character from Mortal Kombat's past that no one ever wants to be a playable character ever again. I think he's gonna be like Cobra. I think he's gonna be Mocap. He's gonna be someone that's super lame, but they're gonna make him cool via Ghostface, which is kind of sick. I think he'd be a reaction streamer. I'm thinking scary movie Ghostface the entire time. He's gonna say what's up. He's gonna get the views. He is charming as hell. Now we have Noob Saibot, who is also Bihan in this timeline. That poor Bihan. Woof, he's tough. He's really, really tough. I'm gonna say gaming once again, but he is just turned up to 11. He is low tier god times 5. Yeah, that's better. That's much better. Now we have Sector. Sector is a woman in the new timeline, so it's not really the same character as the old timeline, and we don't know a lot about her, and that's the same case with Cyrax. So I don't really know where they would go. They both seem very techy. They have their super suits, so maybe they would both have a niche with that. I'm just going to place them in niche. I'm not too happy with where I'm placing them right now, but I don't know where else I could put them. Conan the Barbarian is the coolest guy of all time. He is going in lifestyle, and it's not just like he's going to work out for us. He's not just going to like roast big meat on big fire. I think we're going to see him slay some badass monsters. I think he's the coolest guy of all time. I would tune in instantly. The T-1000 is a variety streamer. Haha, because he can turn into anyone. I don't know what he would be. I'm going to say variety for the joke, but like, he doesn't really have emotions. He's a Terminator. Variety, sure, he can morph into literally anybody, so he can do literally anything. Good for him. Now we're on to the cameos. The cameos have a few repeats. I think classic Sub-Zero, this is also Bihan. He's going in gaming. I mean, he's just the same case. Shujinko, his whole thing is that he copies others' abilities, which is very cool. Therefore, variety streamer. Easy. Now we have Scorpion, and thinking about it more, I don't know if the Sub-Zero from cameos is also Bihan. That could be Kuai Liang from the old timeline. I'm assuming that Scorpion here is Hanzo Hasashi. I think this is MK 1, 2, and 3 Hanzo Hasashi. So I think he's still very rage-filled. He's gonna kill someone on stream and get banned for it. I need to know if Motaro is natty. Lifestyle. My boy Kung Lao. Again, he's the same Kung Lao essentially. He's going in variety because he's gonna do anything to get those views. Now we have classic Cyrax. Cyrax is a very tortured man. He doesn't want to be a robot. He doesn't want to live this life. He kind of wants to die. But because he's a robot, he can very easily connect to technology. So I think he'd be a great streamer besides all that. I think he'd be a niche guy right next to his sister, who is also Cyrax. I don't know if they're sister and brother. I'm just assuming. I don't think classic Cyrax is even going to be a thing in the new timeline. He's going to be right there. He'll show off cool missile things, I guess. Sure. Now we have Frost. She is super low tier god. She's along with Noob Saibot. She's getting banned quickly. Is Goro natty? I gotta know. Look at those pecs. I gotta know. Jax is natty. Hell yeah. He's going in lifestyle. He is, again, the coolest guy. He will help you at the gym. He will give you headers, and he will be amazing about it. Thank you, Jax. I'm here for you. I want to say Kano would be banned quickly, but I know he wouldn't. He's going to be a variety streamer. He's going to do whatever the hell he wants to do, and he's going to gain a massive audience because of it. He's going to be so controversial, but he's going to be so big. And damn, I wish he wouldn't be, but I know he would be. Darius, I don't know what you do, man. I'm sorry. I know a lot about Mortal Kombat. I barely know anything about Darius. Buddy, I'm going to put you in niche because you do those very cool kick moves and you do those little acrobatic movements with your partner in the game. He's pretty cool in the game. I just don't know what he does. Sorry, Darius, but you're going to niche. Serena is a demon from the Netherrealm. I don't know what she would stream. I think she'd play horror games because she is kind of scary. And look, right next to Sub-Zero. Isn't that cute? They dated a little, I think. I'm pretty sure. That sounds right to me. And here's Classic Sector. Classic Sector is a bad guy. He helped force the Cyber Initiative on the Lin Kuei. What a dick. I think he would be a lifestyle streamer, but again, a very specific lifestyle. The cyber lifestyle. A lifestyle that you do not belong to. That's not good. He's not going to get many viewers, but he's going to get a lot of bots. And following up with lifestyle, I think Sonya Blade would be lifestyle too, but a very helpful lifestyle. I think she'd get you into shape. Thank you, Sonya. Okay, so there's this video I'm obsessed with, where it's an ex-hitman watching someone play Hitman. And it's very funny.
Yeah, that's what I would have did. I said earlier, right? So that's the technique. If you're gonna, he's there. There's nothing he can do about it. He's not even looking. You give him a quick push, he's done.
I think Striker would do very similar things. I think he'd be a reaction streamer. He just gives me that same exact vibe as that one guy. Tremor is a ninja who controls geology. I think he would do rock carvings. I think it would be very interesting to watch. It's a very niche topic. He's going in niche. Chameleon, in the new timeline, doesn't really turn into the other ninjas. She just sort of takes the abilities. I don't think she turned into the ninjas to begin with, but she still took the other abilities. Variety, for the sake of the joke, and Chujinko, and Shang Tsung. Holy shit, I didn't realize. There we go. And the T-1000. I'm predictable. Janet Cage. Johnny Cage, I would say, is a variety streamer. Janet Cage, being the girl Johnny Cage, the exact same. And as the exact same, she's getting banned. I'm gonna be totally real right now. I had to look Movado's name up just now, and I had to look up what he does. Part of the Red Dragon clan, he massacres his enemies. I don't think that'd be great for streams. And I don't think he would make for a great streamer, because he's very forgettable. I'm sorry, Movado. I don't know where to put you, dude, because you got nothing. I'll say his lifestyle. Maybe he does cool whip tricks. I think he has a whip. A chain, like he has like a knife at the end of a whip. Maybe? I don't know. Sorry, Movado. And lastly, we have Farah, who is a feral child. I could see her making it big as a variety streamer. She's got the energy. Let's just see her push forward. Now that I think on it, is Farah even old enough to be a streamer? I don't think she is. I'm moving her down to band. Sorry, Farah. Thank you for watching. The next video is probably not going to be fighting game themed. I just did these first two once because I very much enjoy fighting games, and that's just a thing I'm very interested in. Let me know what you want to see next. Let me know if you agree with this list or not, and what you would change, what specific characters you would place in specific categories, and I hope you enjoyed. Have a fantastic day.